paint a picture, see the vision. I can see the city.
We've already got quite a series on our hands, folks, and this is only the first round. Game 6 in the West. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Utah Jazz at Vivint Smart Home Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The Timberwolves will get the first possession. Here's Hughes. Randolph a screen from the arc. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Hughes. Sessions against Hardaway. Outside Dang. Down low, Randolph. Second chance shot. And it's good on the way up.
Randolph thrives in these situations, loves them. Attacking contact and finishing through it, that's who he is.
Now here's Sessions. Pass to Wade. Geiger against O'Neal. And it's Geiger missing.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Puts it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
This is where you let O'Neal eat. Actually feast. Feed him inside, and you'll get paid off for it.
And Sessions kicks to Wade. Jacks up a three. Minnesota with the rebound. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Yep, it counts.
Yeah, you know, that mid-range shot is still dangerous. It's clear Randolph has it going on from there.
Hardaway against Sessions. Wade passes to Sessions. Back to Wade. Shot clock at 5. Launches a three. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got 4 rebounds in this game. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now here's Randolph. They double team Randolph. Misses from short range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Timberwolves leading by 6. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Shaq is such a beast inside, which is why defenders elect to foul him there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one at the line is good.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is on paper the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
O'Neal hits them both. Now Sessions. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The kick outside to Butler. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Here's Hardaway after Caron Butler's bucket. Dang looking it over. Got a piece of it. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Dang. Butler attacking from the baseline. Van Horn, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
With the fadeaway. That misses off the backboard.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Outstanding up-court vision from Wade that time.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Outside Hardaway. Over Sessions. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Boy, he just knew that shot was his and assertively took it.
Hardaway against Sessions. To the wing on the left. Here's Van Horn. He's covered by Randolph. There's the pick. 4 on the clock. Sessions, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And here is Hughes. Hasn't made one yet. Wade with it. Zach Randolph covering. And it's Wade penetrating.
And this is D-Wade's bread and butter, attacking and getting to the line.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the evening.
At the line for Utah, Dwayne Wade, 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own, a dynamite 2 guard who is also a clutch performer.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Hey, I've said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
Sessions against Hardaway. O'Neal is screen on Sessions. Here's Hardaway. Randolph trying to free himself up. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Such a highly skilled player. Vinny Hardaway takes the punishment and gets hit on the face and able to fight through it.
And the Jazz making a change here. Ivy's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Correa's checked in. And it's Wade with the ball for Utah. They trail by 7. And the Jazz call time here. Ivy with it. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Gets a very good look and converts. Butler's got his second basket.
Nice recognition of the closing defender. Got it away there in a hurry.
Minnesota leading by 5. Outside Barea. Pass to Hardaway. Into the lane. Shot clock at 6. The fadeaway. And he can't bank that one in. Wade with it. Hardaway picks him up. Count that one.
Well, you see how Wade adjusts to whatever the defense throws at him? Strong finish there.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Hughes. Still yet to score. There's the 3. They get it back. O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
Because Shaquille O'Neal is so big and so athletic and so relentless, it's really hard to keep him off the glass.
Jazz trail by 5. Now, here's Ivy. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Even with the defense all over him, Wade, such a terrific scorer, he still was able to get it up and down.
For Utah, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And that one falls for Wade. Both free throws good from Wade. Now Hughes. Outside Barea. No good on the 3. Utah has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Wade. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Wade's got 8 points.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from.
And here is Hardaway. 5 points in the game. Outside Randolph. Rebound by Butler. Utah trailing here in transition. Here come the Jazz. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Here's Hughes. It's good from long range. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
And one thing about Hughes, that man is always ready to shoot it.
Ivy passes to Geiger. Wade outside. Pass to Geiger. Rebound, Minnesota. Shaq's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. That's tipped. Barea kicks to Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Barea, no good. Jazz trail by 4. Ivy with it. Scoreless thus far. It's up a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Excellent trip down the floor, ending with a nice look.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Timeout call. Step back. Here come the Utah Jazz.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Pekovic is checked in. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Hughes, the pass to Hardaway. Left side, Randolph. Inside. That's good from Pekovic on the assist by Hughes.
Oh, the D has to show a little more resistance down there.
Utah has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. To the paint, here's Wade, and he finishes nicely on the way. Wade's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Hughes. Pekovic with a screen on Butler. Here's Hughes, and Butler sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. different look for Utah. Rod Colzine's checked in for Geiger. And Van Horn subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Here's Hughes. Good on the triple. Hughes got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves.
And when Hughes knocks down threes, he is a major headache for the opponent.
Ivy passes to Butler. The three. And the Jazz, another three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
On the wing, Hughes. Defended by Butler. Hughes, good. 8 points for him.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end. Always in attack mode.
Pass to Colzine. Outside Butler. Launches it. Minnesota with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Pekovic. And Pekovic throws it down.
Yeah, I just love how alert Hughes is. Super talented guard who knows when one of his guys is open.
1:30 left in the first. Now, here's Ivy. He's got 6. That's a 2 from Butler. Pekovic with the rebound. And so it's Barea with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Leading by 5. Pass to Hughes. Outside Barea. A 3-ball. The shot, no good. Utah has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Shaq.
Yeah, Butler, just a natural leader. He's someone whose teammates look up to, a polished scorer who also plays tough defense.
Free throw, good Butler. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's the screen. Bounce pass Barea. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
You could see he was prepared to fire the moment he caught the ball.
The Jazz shooting 42% to begin this game. Ivy passes to Butler. Got a piece of it. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Barea. And here is Hughes. Clock at 6. Here's Pekovic. Utah with the rebound. Left side Butler. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Here's Kinsey. Nothing on the board. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Ivy. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Van Horn, guarded by Barea. Pass to Golzine. Back to Ivy. Here's Van Horn. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Here's Barea. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Kinsey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
First free throw is good. Sessions checked in for Utah. Minnesota also with the sub. Deng's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Sessions. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Shaq's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Barea. Pass to Pekovic. Here's Kinsey. Pekovic with a screen on Ivy. Takes a 3. Kinsey, no. Good. Jazz trail by 4. Fires for 3. Deng grabs the miss. Barea against Sessions. Barea looking for an opening. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Like to see a player not afraid to embrace physical play and get to the line.
The Timberwolves been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Dang. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Timberwolves lead by 7. Here's Sessions. He has yet to score. Pass to Golzine. There's the pick. Here's Ivy. Offline with his 3. Minnesota leading by 7. Outside Deng. Here's Kinsey. O'Neal passes to Pekovic. 5 on the clock. Deng for 3. Golzine with the rebound. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Sessions. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Pekovic with a screen on Sessions. Here's Barea. Second shot opportunity. O'Neal misses. Jazz trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Sessions against Barea. Sessions dishes to Ivy. Pass to Van Horn. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Barea with it. He's covered by Sessions. Barea kicks to Dang. O'Neal sets the screen for Dang. Another miss by Minnesota.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Shaq with the screen for the 3. And Luol Deng with the 3. Dang's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
Yeah, and you got to run Dang off that three-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
And the Jazz call time here. Deron Butler's checked in for Bud Colzine. Hughes is checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota on D. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Ivy on the wing. Pass to Van Horn. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Van Horn's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, great find there for the open man.
Now Dang. He's got 5. Hughes with it. Down low. And it's Pekovic missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Well, their pass to Sessions. And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That's his first foul. And Utah making a change here. Wade's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Hardaway's checked in for J.J. Barea. The Jazz working the ball around now. Pass to Wade. 6 to shoot. And Shaq pulls it down. O'Neal's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Hughes. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Jazz trail by 6. And here's Sessions. On the wing, Dwayne Wade with the shot. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. Wade's got 12.
Yeah, Wade is doing what he does best. Finding the cup, playing with that relentless energy on the offensive end.
Sessions against Hardaway. O'Neal sets the screen for Hardaway. And the 3 ball is good. 8 points for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Wade on the wing. Hughes covering. Another miss by Wade. Timberwolves leading by 7. O'Neal outside. Wade against Hughes. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Pekovic. And he gets it to go. And it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
What a finish against contact. He definitely earned that bucket.
Jazz have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Now here's Butler. And here's Wade. The tray. it's Wade again missing.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Dang, he made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
And it's Sessions with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 11-point game. They set the screen. And Butler gets it to go.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Hardaway. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Hardaway has got 10 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Butler kicks to Wade. Back to Butler from the arc. Tries to keep it alive. And they recover it. Wade outside. Pass to Sessions. Now Butler lets it go with a 3. Sinks the triple. Butler's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Jazz.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Minnesota calls timeout. Ariza's checked in for the Jazz. Minnesota leading by 7. Outside Hardaway. Bang for 3. Offensive rebound.
Good job accepting and embracing the contact on the way up there.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Minnesota?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
Good on both. Jazz trail by 9. Wade passes to Sessions. Butler deciding where to go with it. Over Dang. That doesn't go either for Butler.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Outside Hardaway. On the wing, it's Larry Hughes. Five to shoot. Over Sessions. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number, and boy, has he been prolific.
Now, here's Wade. He's got 12. Sessions with it. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Knocks down the 3-ball. Ariza's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Ariza has great confidence in his shot. A dynamite catch-and-shoot player.
Minnesota leading by 8. Here's Hughes. He's got 8. Outside Hardaway to the middle. They double him with Butler. Bang for 3. Just 5 on the clock. Timberwolves passing it around. Shoots from the high post, and that one comes up a bit short. The Jazz shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. They get the rebound. Here's Ariza. That one's no good. That makes them 1 for 2. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Damn. fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Oh, how pretty was that? Use the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Tigers checked in for the Jazz. Van Horn comes in for Trevor Ariza.
And Dang brings a lot to the table. I mean, a terrific defender, and he's very reliable as a scorer at all three levels.
Now here's Wade. He's got 12. Outside Butler. And it's Wade in the corner. To the inside. Geiger. That shot no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Here's Dang. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Dang's got 12 in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Sessions. Pass to Wade. Takes the three. Randolph grabs the board.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Hardaway against Sessions. Shaq with a screen on Sessions. Here's Shaq. And it's blocked. And here we go. It's Butler. Pass to Sessions. Wade outside. Geiger with a screen on Hughes. Three-pointer, Wade, and he's good on the three ball. Wade's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's Minnesota going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're with you again.